Hello RC community, this is Ian again. I just wanted to show you the dock kit that I made here. It's kind of still a little small right now. I just wanted to make sure that it would be used, and if it would be, then I'd like to expand on the idea. But let me show you what comes with it. In the file you get 3 folders here. You have a dock 1, dock 2, and just a boat. The boat's from an older modeling project I was working on probably about a year or two ago. I just decided I'd add it in here since it would be useful probably. It's not the best of quality, but it is, yeah, it works. Anyway, here's the dock 1. Dock 1 and dock 2, they're the same mesh, a little variations, a few adjustments there, but they're mainly different texture variations, and you can use them interchangeably. You can edit the .pings, or if you'd like, I can give you the PSD folder file that will let you edit all of them. But let's get into what you actually get here. Everything is normal map, so you want to have it on the normal mapped shader profile. The boat, I found the default scale to be pretty good at 3.5. You can play with that. The dock 1 and dock 2 pieces, they're everything's normal mapped and bump mapped as well. The default scale I found to be pretty good at 2.5. Again, here's what you get. You get a straight, which is used for building, straight with rails. You have a no rails if you'd like to add, pieces with no rails, and you have a left and right if you decide to branch off and you want this end piece here. You can play with what you want here. The same with the other. It's just a texture variation of the same thing. Same building construction options here. There's definite possibility of me adding different pieces. I just decided to put this out here to see if anyone would be able to use it. But let me just make sure before I do put it out that if everyone does want this, I can also give the max file. Anyone can edit that, or I could greatly take suggestions on what to make. But I've already made a real quick zone here with just a test of the dock to make sure everything lined up as well as it did in Max. Basically what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and create a scenery object. So I use the dock kit 1, so let's check out the dock 2. So if we're going straight, we're going to select the straight, bring that down here, bring it down, and just the way that my zone is set here, it is a little, I'm going to have to rotate this a bit, so let's make a 180 turn. Maybe a 90-degree turn. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so now that we have that set here, we can just set this one right next to them. Right next to the water. Right next to that little boat. Okay, now, since we have that in place, what we can want to do is make a duplicate, select it however far you want. Let's just do 2, say for that. So 1, make sure they line up. Just kidding, I only did 1. So let's make another duplicate. Okay. 2. Now, we have those, and see how they just easily, line up together. If you want, you can create, I don't know, let's create left and right, like we were saying before. So I'm going to put that guy right there. Bring it over here. Okay. I'll have to turn it. 90 degrees. And just, you never really have two docks right next to each other, but I just wanted to show you what they're going to look like here. And what I mean by you can use the left and right, say we wanted to continue this dock towards the left or the right. In this case, the right, because that's the only option. So we're going to go with another straight piece. Make it lined. And we just want to get a little closer in here so we can make sure it lines up. Okay, and we can duplicate that. And let's use the no rails. No rails is good for if you, even if some docks don't have rails, but I intentionally put posts on them, so you might not want to repeat them as much, but any suggestions would be great. Here's the no rails. Let's put one there. Bring it down. Oh, no rails. Make sure they line up right. There you go, we have some kind of dock looking going on here. So I went ahead and saved this one already, so let's just save all this and see what it actually looks like in game. Right here, let's test the client. And again, these are normal mapped, so you're going to want to use that shader profile. I went ahead and made a character, just got dock kit, and if everything goes right, he should spawn right in that correct place. Okay. Alright, so let's go check out this dock that we made. This is the and it's now nighttime, but as you can see, you have to get everything lined up so you don't get those faces like that, but this was just a real quick test of how everything would work together. And as you can see, it lines up pretty nicely. You want to spend more time on it, of course, but as a real quick dock creating solution, once you get some perhaps some props. I was thinking about making some props, maybe barrels and everything like that, and ropes that you can use on the dock, but that will be for a later release if this is well accepted. If it is, let me know and I will gladly continue this and hopefully produce some more different types of kits similar to this. But that should be it. So if you guys have any questions or anything, just leave me comments. Thanks.